What are the Indian startups that surprised you? Like, I mean, like when you saw that they are leaving off. What the fuck?
Yeah, capacity wise, I feel Byju's was definitely which surprised me
Uh-huh.
because of sheer volume that they have and sheer volume that they laid off people also.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you lay off people in a numbers of thousands, which is
Mm-hmm.
beyond 10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when you actually start questioning the whole system altogether.
Yeah.
See, 1,000. So 10% is fine, Rakshit. I mean, any layoffs, you expect, like, you have also been working 3-4 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? मेरे को भी काफी time हो गया. Right, in a system there are people जिसको हर कोई देख के बोलता है यार ये तो ऐसे फ्री के पैसे उड़ा रहा है अपनी सैलरी and because of the role
uh,
you keep a role. But when you
uh,
get so linear in this recession time, when every money that has been paid, उसके लिए everything is accountable.
everything matters.
So then, 10% you can also remove easily, like if you
Mm,
want. So in
mm,
that way, it is good. But if you're removing like 10,000 and there has been 4 rounds of layoffs with
mm,
2,000 each. So
mm.
that's when you feel, yeah, ये चल क्या रहा था? मतलब what was they thinking? What was their
Right.
idea? What was the process?
Yeah.
What was were they really in a bubble, or bubble इतनी जल्दी burst हो गया that they had to lay off? Because if
Right.
you're hiring 10,000 people and then you suddenly remove the entire system and you have to lay them off in a year, clearly your ideas and strategies were not aligned to what the real perspective is out there in the market. So Byju's in sheer terms of the volume that they are laid off is definitely surprising to me. Yes, we always knew with the IPO that they wanted to go for Nasdaq
Mhm.
or
And कैसे like this thing with that were they actually in a bubble? वो सब questions आते हैं इससे.
यार I wanted to end this up, पता है वो that bell rang na and I suddenly forgot my thought. So
Yeah.
I might have to see what I was talking, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean, okay, cut. We'll start.
Yeah.
So Byju's clearly when they wanted to go for that IPO, it wasn't for the Indian market, right? For the Nasdaq, for the outside, and then this whole Akash thing also they're trying to do now the IPO, right?
Mhm.
जितने का लिया उतने का ही they are doing the IPO. So clearly, I mean, थोड़ा strategic wise and और ये भी problem नहीं है honestly.
Mhm.
If you see all the edtechs, right?
Mhm.
Like earlier also we have discussed from the
Yeah.
market of 10% suddenly the market was 100%. तो यार उनको भी समझ नहीं आया to what to do now
हाँ.
suddenly यार इतना
Mhm.
मतलब स्कोप है ये तो ड्रीम था हमारा मतलब this was a plan in 10 years ये तो हम next year ही आ गए so इसके आगे क्या so I think that's where they have burned a lot of money. They
Mhm.
tried changing a lot of systems. Same exactly हुआ था Ola के साथ. If you see Ola Uber in 2013 14 lot
हाँ.
of money was pumped in, zero clue what to do. Then abhi dekho Ola is getting into groceries deliveries and so on things. So yeah.
Huh, so then, I mean, then that 5.98 billion valuation makes sense, right? Like, don't you think?
Yeah, man. Just
Byju's,
yesterday, what was
yeah.
that name of the company?
Inc 24 or Inc 42 something. Sorry.
No, Inc
Inc
42
42.
is
Inc 42.com.
the medium,
Huh.
but Progress, I guess, process
Process
tag. I think
process
they
tags.
have
Hmm.
initiated this.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think they have come up with a true value right now of
Hmm.
5.98 billion.
Hmm.
But I still feel Byju's is a little above that, yeah. I think what we were discussing offline as well,
Mhm.
so the whole valuation or money that is accounted for a financial is divided across. It's not if a user has paid, if he or she might have paid EMIs or have taken it on loan, it
Mhm.
goes onto the next year's bucket also for terms of revenue. So next year, I'm hopeful with Akash, everything picking up. Byju's will be
Mhm.
at a much better space in terms of sheer valuation.
Mhm.
5.9 it is too low. I mean, that's not
Yeah.
what you want to
But
see for.
do you think like the edtech space in India has come to a saturation, since you mentioned like 10 year वाला 1 साल में ही हो गया, and Uber Ola
Hmm.
के साथ भी वही हुआ था. So
Hmm.
do you think they've come into a point where it's like it's in the peak right now and there's nowhere up after that, or what do you think? Like, since you're in the space, you would know, right? So that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, if I talk from the leadership point of view, what I've been hearing, I know they are very optimistic about it, but they are very bullish right now in terms of
Mhm.
they feel like this is the space, nothing can
Mhm.
go beyond with a change in consumer behavior in terms of internet, in terms of mobiles usage.
Mhm.
it has to grow no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I still feel it will take a long time for the user to completely see. When will EdTech win? When the offline behavior will change to online in
Yeah.
terms of education. Now
Yeah.
education can be anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just I'm teaching you class 10 to 12, or I'm teaching you a test prep. It
Mm-hmm.
can be a skill based. It can be even you learning a cover drive from Sachin
Mm-hmm.
Tendulkar, or learning chess from
Mm-hmm.
Vishwanath Anand. That is also a tech, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think that way things will improve, that will things will grow. And to see that, you see the kids around. You
Mm-hmm.
see the kids what they're playing, age
Yeah.
group of 7 to 8. You
Mm-hmm.
see they are actually playing all the games which are like literally of metaverse. You see Roblox, you see
Yeah.
uh, Minecraft.
Yeah.
These are the games, man, that will define the user's behavior.
Yeah.
अभी जो पूरा in-app action पे they just want a user, they want their character to look fancy. उसके लिए they are spending $100 per month just so
हाँ
that you have a hat, right?
हाँ हाँ
अभी
हाँ
वही
हाँ.
behavior will continue, right, in the future. So who is going to cater that? EdTechs, right?
Hmm.
When they are going to learn, when they are going to study. Khan Academy is a perfect example, right?
Hmm.
There are so
Hmm.
many people out there. So I feel instantly नहीं होगा. Even see, we have to accept जो इनका goal था, it was 10 years, 5
Hmm.
years, 10 years का.
Yeah.
वो pandemic की वजह से 1 year पे आ गया है, right?
हाँ.
Now they are going back, circling back. Now the edtechs are making targets as per last year. So
Hmm.
last year say pura pandemic, so they are also getting realistic. I
Mm-hmm.
know, the firm which I'm working, we are
Mm-hmm.
now making realistic targets rather than 4x, 5x.
Mm-hmm.
So sustainability wise dekhega. So from the time when they came
Mm-hmm.
and the target that they had, they are going back to that thing, and they will, I think, prosper down the line. So
So
yeah.
then, do you think like the way forward, since to increase adoption and increase like more views and get people more this thing was that used to consuming such content, do you think the model should be like having more entertainment or entertaining stuff in your edtech as well? Like, see, like this Varun Maya, there's this creator, he has this
Right.
channel called AVTV. I think Gaurav Munjal also has like invested in that. I don't know if it's AVTV or Scenes, his other company, but this thing was that like that is a space like because that type of content is working really well. Like even all these reels and everything, Sharon Hegde, what they're doing, he's using these funny, entertaining stuff to talk about interesting and like knowledgeable stuff, right? Like although it's in 15 seconds, but making it a long form video. Do you think that is the direction these edtech companies should take, or are they taking? Because I'm not aware. So what do you think?
I think the only direction we should take is being dynamic, not following a particular process or trend that is going on.
Mm-hmm.
क्योंकि यार अब you are also in this space, right?
Yeah.
I've been in this space.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what was happening. Forget about 2, 3 years back, six
Mm-hmm.
months back.
Uh-huh.
The content, the quality, the trend, what we have, format, theme, everything changed so rapidly.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it's not about now one person following a particular theme or trend.
Mm-hmm.
It's suddenly like, oh, ye naya, ye naya, ye naya. Like how we discuss, right? Oh,
Uh-huh.
we'll try this, we'll do this. Okay, this is also
Uh-huh.
happening, this is also happening.
Uh-huh.
So the ideal way is try all 10 things. उसमें देखो क्या चल
कौन
रहा है
सा
तीन
अच्छा है?
दिन,
हाँ.
and that too also for 3 months. ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा अब उस पे पूरा कंपनी का वो बना दिया है
हाँ.
गाइडलाइन. And you should be like so much flexible कि यार जो भी चल रहा है that is the format, not कि
हाँ.
उस format से क्या चल रहा है. So
हाँ. उस
you should
फॉर्मेट से
just
अपना कंपनी चल रहा है. हाँ.
Abhi, you take now, since you have talked about these content guys, take the pioneer, the king, Mr. Beast. उसका कंटेंट देख ले यार, like so much has changed around. अब वो
हाँ.
shows करा रहा है, he started with giveaways,
हाँ.
right? And then अब
Right.
वो shows करा रहा है, वो island बेच रहा है, घर बेच रहा है. So there is no
लैम्बो
flexibility.
बेच रहा है. हाँ. Like
Giveaways ही
keep your
चलता है.
hand यहाँ पे. Yeah. And
So yeah, I mean, ऐसा नहीं कि गिव अवे ही चल रहा है, अब वो घर भी बेच रहा है, anyone. So you just, I think, being flexible in any, I mean, वो experimentation वाला mindset होना चाहिए, being flexible in terms of content, not कि अब यही चल, जैसे we are shooting podcast यार, right? अब हम भी इतने formats में podcast shoot कर रहे हैं, ऐसे नहीं कि one on one चल रहा है, it's a face to face, it's one on one, together, studio, outside studio. Audio, video, right? So we are also trying as much as things. So wahi, I think, is the right way to go ahead. No one knows what exactly is working. Yes,
Right.
the quality will always be up and above that, but you don't know